Hello everybody, welcome back to Magic. Luke here. Thanks for joining me. I'm just looking through the cards we got last time, making some changes to the deck. I'll show you what I did. I brought in this Swift Justice. Nice trick, +1 first strike and lifelink. Really handy. And then since we have a lot of low cost weak creatures, this made the cut, the Inspired Charge, +2/+1 instant. Make those little creatures a big problem really quickly. Sanguine Bond I added in because we got a ton of life gain, and it'd be handy even if you got to swing into defenders to do that final blow with your lifelink creatures. We didn't have a lot in the 5, 6, 7 range of creatures, not a lot of big creatures, so I figured we'd put in this vampire because we can pay 2 life, give him evasion, and then maybe we can, pay 3 and give him lifelink with the guild mage. That'd be a good combo, and it doesn't cost us really anything. I think I got rid of a couple of these standing troops, and I switched out the... Let's see, what did I do? I switched out the Flesh to Dust for the Angelic Edict, because this is just a creature. This is a creature and an enchantment, and it exiles it. You don't have to worry about regeneration. It doesn't matter with this one, and it's a little easier to cast, because it only costs 1 plains and not 2 swamps. I added some gates in there just to deal with our mana curve. We're sitting a lot heavy on the white side, but I think we'll be just fine. Creatures are getting down there, but overall, pretty strong deck still. Actually, I think it's probably stronger than it ever was, to be honest. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. Alright, we're going to go on. We're going to take on Teysa and do Orzhov's Demand. She's very demanding. She demands a presence, and I'm willing to comply. The Orzhov Syndicate collects its debts even after killing the debtor. Teysa Karlov. See, I was right, Teysa. The guild's envoy has big plans of her own and doesn't want you poking around. If you can defeat her goons, she'll give you some information in exchange for getting out of her hair. I can get all tangled up in that. That's... Alright, she's sexy. So hot. Okay. Well, we got plenty of awesome plays right here off the bat. Let's keep this hand. Might get to see these Nimbus Wings. I was considering getting rid of them, actually, because I'm like, man, it never really pays off to keep those Nimbus Wings around, but maybe we'll get to see this become a player in this game and convince me that it was worth keeping in the deck. We could trade it out for some creatures that could maybe do a little bit more. Tithe Drinker, lifelink Extort. Extort means every time you cast a spell, you can pay 1 swamp or plains, and we'd lose a life, she gains a life. It's a pretty nice skill. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get this lone missionary in there right off the bat. We'll gain some life. This is going to be kind of a turtle match, I think. We both got 2 1s on the battlefield. Yours has lifelink. Mine gains life. She's not going to attack. She doesn't want to trade. That's good for her, because she would just lose that. But it's even better for me because we can put the Nimbus Wings or we could do the Ordeal of Heliod on this and start swinging and getting counters. But we can't. Well, we can't. We would have to put Nimbus Wings first and then the Ordeal. But that this Child of Night might be a better thing than to have these wings on, because it's got lifelink. However, I think we got to get out the Mentor of the Meek and start maybe drawing cards off Child of the Night. Or we could put out Mentor this turn and then Child of Night and then Nimbus Wings it next turn. It's a tough decision. There's a lot of things we could do here. Let's go ahead and put the Mentor out there. I think having some card advantage early on is going to be beneficial in this one. We'll just stay back. I don't really want to swing with that. Then he's got lifelink on this thing. I'm not gonna. Well, I don't want to trade the Mentor yet, Because I am the mentor. I don't want to trade my mentor. Let's see what we got here. Purge the Profane. Target opponent discards 2 cards and you gain 2 life. That sucks. That's a good card. It's like a super mind rot. She's going to gain life. There's a... Do I really? Yeah, I think we'll just get rid of the land. We'll just go ahead and get rid of the land. We can already cast everything we have with this, and it shouldn't be too big of a deal to get some more land. We'll put the Child of Night in, use the Mentor to draw a card, and maybe we'll get a land. Hopefully we can use these Nimbus Wings or something. There it is! Alright, we'll be able to do the Ordeal of Heliod and the Nimbus Wings next turn. Although I don't know that we want to put all of our tricks in one bag. We're dealing with a black deck, black-white deck, just like ours. It's probably got plenty of removal in it. We'll see what happens. Vizkopa Confessor. Extort. When it enters the battlefield, pay any amount of life. The target reveals that many cards. You choose one and exile it. Okay. Yeah, we're just playing straight up Orzhov here. All the Orzhov cards coming at us. Let's see what she does. She's gonna pay 3 life and she wants us to discard something. Well, she's all tapped out. We can play both of these next time. So I think go ahead and get rid of the first strike. Knight. Let's go do that. You know, I am really now putting all of our tricks in one bag here, and that could be a problem, but I think it's worth it to throw the Nimbus Wings on this Child of Night. And the Order of Heliod. And then we'll get to swing away with that. Start doing some damage. Swinging this life around because she's going to start using Extort. And we're going to need to have an answer for that, for sure. We got a counter. It's going to be a big Child of Night. Flying lifelink. I'll just hold on to that swamp. Even though we're tapped out. Let's just hang on to it. What you got this time? Dutiful Thrall. He's just a little dude. He's got Regenerate. Love this guy. Really handy. Just a chump blocker. He's like, please, massa, don't leave me here. Your scrolls, I can't carry this burden much longer. Look at how sad he is. He's got a sad face. Covers up his sad eyes with that mask, but you can just tell with this big giant lip. That bottom lip looking all sad like that. He's just like a little puppy. He's just a little puppy. I'm trying to zoom out and continue. There we go. Extort. Extorted twice. Alright, so we got this, and we can go ahead and play it right off the bat. We'll draw a card. See what we get. Cat. We got a cat. We can play it and we can draw another card. This is gonna be handy, I'm telling you. Some good stuff happening here. Guildgate, alright. And we can go ahead and put that Guildgate out. Okay. Swing away. Swing away, Child of Night. That's a 5/5. Vampire versus vampire? I don't know if she is a vampire. Tace is not a vampire. What am I talking about? She just has that look, though. You know? Oh, what's going on here? Okay, he's got the one that's got Regenerate. And the 1/2. Little mana back. Might have a combat trick, but we can use the We can just go ahead and use the snake to block the Tithe Drinker. I don't see a problem with that. It's kind of a waste of that death touch, but that's alright. And the Guild Mage comes out. It's gonna cause some problems. Here comes an Extort. At least we got one of the other Extorts off the board. Oh no, a Swamp. That's not gonna do us any good. Go ahead and swing with our 5/5 flying lifelink. There it goes. And we're up to 39 life now. And we're gonna be a lot higher than that. 45. I got a 6/6 flyer. What are you gonna do about it? Well, now I'm excited that I left Nimbus Wings in here, because that's paying off this round for sure. Now, if I had... Okay, what are you doing here? Attacking with the Guild Mage. You make me... I need to know if you have a combat trick now at this point. Not blocking this would just be stupid. Go ahead, use it. Okay. Just gave it lifelink and was willing to sacrifice it. So I don't know what she was doing there. There's just no hope for that attack to pay off in your favor. Staff of the Death Magus is not going to help you at this point. I mean, yeah, you can extort off of it, and yeah, you're going to play lands, you're going to gain life, but things are going downhill fast. Too bad we can't draw a card off that guy. We can go ahead and attack with our Child of Night again and slash your face! Go forth, my vampire child, and make more vampire children of your own. Yeah, to next turn's lethal. She'll probably extort here, do something, play a land, gain a life. Still lethal at this point. What do we got here? Purge the Profane, you gain 2 life, and I discard this 1 swamp. Well, oh no, she just target herself? You didn't have any cards to discard. Why didn't you make me discard? Man, Planeswalker's difficulty, you're disappointing me this time around. Well, she gained a bunch of life, but by casting it and extorting off of it, but I just don't understand that at all. Really silly play. Go ahead and cast the Lone Missionary, draw a card, gain a bunch of life. Let's use that. Cloud Shift, alright, so we could just shift it now and do it again. Which I think we're gonna do. We'll go ahead and shift it, gain more life, draw another card. And it's a swamp. That's alright. Perfectly fine. We'll swing with our 2 flyers. She's got no cards. She's got nothing to do. We're up to 63 life now. Just ridiculous. We are kicking so much butt. Like I said, I think our deck has just grown immensely more powerful. So, you gonna pay some life? You wanna pay some life and make me discard this swamp? I think you do. Just gain a life? Are you gonna do it? Oh my god, why? You could have just made me discard it with the Purge the Profane, you idiot. Why would you waste life to make me discard that swamp now? Why are you swinging? You have no cards, and you can't do any damage. I just block with this, and that was just stupid. Alright, Teysa, you dumb. Alright, you just dumb. I don't know what she's doing. This AI is just not... It's just gonna let us win. Which is cool. I mean, hey, that's awesome. I'm all for that. I'll take the win. It just feels a little cheap. It feels a little bit too easy. Maybe it's making up for the mistakes that I made. Slice and dice! Ba-da-da-da-da. I think it's just making up for the mistakes that I was making earlier. It's like, oh, you know, he was playing kind of sloppy, so we'll give him this one. But let's see the final result here. 68 to -4. A life difference of 72. Do we get some kind of achievement for this? We better. That's crazy. No achievement, just a booster? Alright, well, that's cool. I can live with that. Let's see what we get in our booster pack. Ooh, Goblin Electromancer. Nice Is It card. Instant and sorcery card. Spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. I love that card. I love that card a lot. The Saruli Gatekeepers, if you have 2 gates, you gain 7 life when they enter the battlefield, and that just gets, like, ridiculous. Act of Treason, we've seen that before. Ogre Jailbreaker. He's a defender. Can attack as though it didn't have defender as long as you control a gate. So that's pretty cool. It's a handy one. Corpse Blockade is just a sweet defender that has the option of sacrificing something and giving a death touch, so that would come in handy with our tokens. Deviant Glee. Enchanted creature gets +2/+1 and has pay a red, and the creature gets trampled until the end of the turn. It's a nice enchantment for 1, even without casting this, but this would, if we were in red, it would make it all that better. I don't know that that's going to make it, despite I like the look of this. The chains are kind of scaring me a little bit, but your outfit is killer. You just keep doing what you're doing. Inspiration is just a more expensive divination, but it's an instant rather than a sorcery. Draw 2 cards. What's he doing there? He's giving himself a lobotomy, or he's shocking himself to be inspired. I don't think it works that way, man. Another Assault Griffin, that would be number 4 in our deck, which might be overkill in the 4 slot to have 4 of those, but who knows. We got another Trained Cat. Trained Caracal. Not bad. Lifelink. 1/1. We've seen plenty of that guy. Species Gorger. He gorges on other species. He just eats things. He's a frog beast. At the beginning of your upkeep, return a creature you control to its owner's hand. He can be nasty, triggering Evolve. This is a Simic card. They have a mechanic where if a creature of greater power comes in, the creatures of lower power or toughness, I believe, will evolve and get a +1/+1. True Fire Paladin is an awesome Boros card. Vigilance 2/2 for 2. That has all these different crazy things it can do, and that's just a nasty card right there. Makes me want to re-roll some red-white right now. We got another Guild Mage, and I think that'll probably make it into the deck. Scion of the Wild. Scion of the Wild's power and toughness are each equal to the number of creatures you control. That's just crazy. That's crazy. With some token creation, this guy could become just a monster. Okay. So lots of neat cards there again. Some things to think about of maybe getting that second Vizkopa Guild Mage in there. Selesnya's power. Now we're going to be taking on a green-white token building deck. Probably going to see some elves, some centaurs, maybe some worms. There could be some worms in this one, guys. We'll have to wait and see. I did used to play a Selesnya deck, and it was a heck of a deck. I had some massive life gains every time creatures would come in, and some crazy big creatures. Just Advent of the Worm is probably one of my favorite cards. In Return to, well, I think it was in Gatecrash, but in the Return to Ravnica block. Probably one of my favorite cards, Advent of the Worm. That being said, that was awesome. We totally destroyed Teysa. I wish he had put up a better fight. After all, it is on Planeswalker's difficulty, and I think that one was a little bit too easy. Made some pretty bad decisions there. Swinging in with no bluff, just outright for no reason. So, anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying our time with Magic. I hope you're learning a lot, and I hope you continue watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.